My name is Chilufia Rabban Josh.
My name's Lisa Chilufia.
Well, I've come to this court. I've actually sued my wife.
I don't know what happened. I was just called at the court. I hear my husband has sued me. I don't even know what for.
Because I feel she denied me the conjugal rights, especially at night. We fight a lot.
I hope it's about him going, because he doesn't even do anything.
So I want the Honorable Court to help us so that we can harmonize, especially at night.
He's not even a husband. I don't even know what he does in my life. So, I don't know. We're going to hear it.
All rise for her worship to enter. Now, Miss Wefaksa, case number 004, Chilufia Josh Laban versus Chilufia Lisa. The Honorable Judge Thenjiwe Katongo presiding.
Have all parties been sworn in?
Yes, sir.
Complainant, please confirm your full names to the court.
Chilufia Josh Rabban.
Defendant, confirm your full names to the court.
Chilufia Lisa, Your Honor.
And what is the nature of your relationship?
She's my wife.
Defendant, is he also your wife?
He's my so-called husband, Your Honor.
So-called husband or husband?
Husband.
Your husband. And what brought us to court this sunny afternoon?
Thank you very much, Your Honor. That lady you are seeing there, yes, she's my
How
wife.
could I see her when I'm looking at you?
Sorry.
Get on with it.
Silence in court. That lady there, she's my wife. But the thing is that she doesn't really treat me like her husband. What I'm trying to say, Your Honor, is we've been married for 5 years now. You can imagine, 5 years. Mm-hmm. And we've only 3 times. Silence in court.
Your husband just mentioned that you've only 3 times. Is this correct?
Judge, are you serious?
Is it correct, yes or no?
Could be.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Do you have any representative today?
Yes.
If they can step forward, please. So when you married your wife, did you have any contract that mentioned how many times it was supposed to be done?
Your Honor, when I was paying her lobola, the parents said she's all mine. So I went to school and I understand the word all. It means she's fully mine, like I can touch her at any time, I can do whatever at any time. I feel I'm not supposed to get any permission for me to do to claim what's rightly belong to me, I think.
Did your parents inform you that when Lobola was paid, they told him you were all his?
Your Honor, I'm not my parents.
Did they
And I
inform
don't know.
you of that discussion that took place during your Lobola payments or negotiations?
Your Honor, I might have forgotten. It's been a long time. I don't know.
Is there any reason why it's only been done 3 times?
Your Honor, I'm even surprised. How does he bring me? Kani yakuchipinda ndiyo ileta bantu kuno. Yeshi bantu banasiyo payana.
If you wanted to argue with each other, why did you come to my court? Why didn't you do that in your bedroom?
Exactly my point.
Your Honor, if I may address the court. This is a very simple case. It's open and shut case. As the famous saying goes, slender never gets tired unless the owner is careless. And we know that this is a slender. That's a careless. That's what happens when a 10 ends up with a 4. You make a 14. My lady, you have no choice but to rule in favor of this young lady. What was she expected to do? Cook a small piece of beef stew in a big, beautiful pot like this? She can't perform miracles. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Worship, as proud Zambians, we go through a very strict teaching where Alangizi step in to educate the woman on tools that are needed to keep a home together. One of those things is
When they get educated, do they get a certificate to prove that they did receive the education? Because just because you go to school doesn't mean you are qualified.
Your worship, as you know, our education in Africa is oral tradition. So the certificate was orally given that you are now as you know, when growing up, women were told not to hang out with boys because
If they are told not to hang out with boys, then how are they expected to be so experienced with boys that when they are married to boys, they get to satisfy them? Because anybody needs to have experience.
Yes, Your Honor, and that is where Alangizi come in. They take these so-called innocent girls who are now being schooled by the internet and YouTube, where they are telling their husbands that this is a small beef stew, when they shouldn't have seen anything before they met their husband.
Objection, Your Honor. That is exactly my point. My client has never seen anything.
This man here has not even shown me anything. I've not seen anything at all.
What do you mean I haven't shown you anything?
Every time you always want it, the dark, the dark. Have I ever seen it?
That's how we are taught.
No.
That's how we were taught to say
Where?
the dark. That's always
That is the
supposed to
reason
be
we're
the
having
same
dark children.
thing. Oh.
Your Worship, I just want to bring to your attention that a lobola of a very huge amount of money was paid.
25.
And this marriage was not only done traditionally, where she was given to him, but also in the church, where it's also said that her body is no longer hers. Even as we brought this case forward, it was to also seek damage from Alangizi, because clearly you can see that this lady has not been taught. She has, in many ways, that one shown her negligence of holding on to who we are as Zambians.
Was this your first wife?
Well,
Fifth.
she's asking me. And she's my fifth wife.
What's happened with your previous wives?
Same issue.
And, Your Honor, how do you expect someone to start up something they cannot finish? I am sick and tired of it. We are going to Choma, but we have to end in Monze. How?
It's exactly the problem, Your Honor. You see, the problem is this client of my learned friend here, Mr. Kapwemba. Iwe, you are a solar power. Powerful during the day. During the night, a lady like this,
Yona.
she deserves a generator.
Silence in court.
Yona, whatever she's saying, it's a lie. Last time, I was with the guys. And the guys told me to say, no, let's try this out. Like, cassava, groundnuts and everything. And I was so reloaded like that.
Exactly.
I wanted to do
The
it.
only energy
She refused.
The
You
only,
refused.
the only energy you have is to eat. That's it. You only have energy to eat. Come at home, you can't work.
Okay.
Look at you.
Okay. Your worship, I'm just asking. Tonight, we should just allow us. No, try me tonight. Try me. Try me.
Look, my learned friend Kapwembo was a client here, is a truck driver, used to heavy loads, changing gears all night, cooking in Shima while overtaking small cars. My client here is a sports car, convertible, leather seats, tight handling. Everything is in the right place.
Overruled.
If my friend wanted a second hand or third hand, should have gone to the village to go pick up a second hand. Here we are talking about brand new from the dealership.
Your Honor, the reason why she's still brand new is because it's only been 3
Yes,
in the last
in
5
years. Thank you.
Right now, this should have been a very experienced, well-used automobile.
Your Honor, you must not forget that I work. I go to work. And how do you expect me to work during the day and come and work? How does that work?
Doesn't that your neighbor work as well? Doesn't that your neighbor work?
Do I work with
How she allows me to...
My lady, just to close this case, because I think we're going nowhere. This is an open and shut case. She's opening for me, she's shutting for him. In the words of
Silence in court. Silence.
In the words of the great poet Lionel Richie, you are once, twice, 3 times a lady.
Your Worship, I would just like to quote the Bible. It is said that when 2 marry, the woman's body is no longer hers, but her husband's.
Yes.
And so the other way around. So if he seeks that this request that
But
is made to you,
what happens to democracy? I still have the
Which
right as
democracy?
well.
Just shut
what
up. We are
happens to
a lady. What
democracy?
do you know about
No, we
democracy?
are in a democratic nation. I have a say too.
When you talk about her body no longer being hers, is it okay, is it correct if I say you have a nice weave today?
I should say, yeah. Yes.
I like your lipstick.
Huh?
I like your lipstick.
Thank you. You see?
Your Worship, for the 2 will become 1. And that is why that statement still carries weight. So all I just want to emphasize, Your Honor, is even in compensation, we seek damage.
What compensation? What does he do? I pay for the bills. You know, from the time he stopped working, the only thing he knows how to do is eat. He can't even have energy to go and look for a job.
When did I stop working? When did I stop working? 2 days ago.
Hey, I've been feeding you for the past 2 days. I've been feeding you. You came here with a full stomach. What compensation do you want?
Is this your first husband?
Just say the truth.
The other one died before we got married, but third.
Your Honor, the reason the other one died was because of such negligence. It was...
objection cannot be proven.
Like I said, Your Honor, most of our teachings in Africa are oral tradition. So there is a trend here. And so even my friend, while you think that you may be lucky, you might also end up in... At the same funeral house as well, it was rumored that she was already exercising such duties. So we're just surprised that that was not a trend that followed into her marriage.
So you
I had to
believe
get some
in trends
experience.
and you believe in things repeating themselves.
Your Honor, we are creatures of habit.
Will it be correct for me to assume that you will lose today's case because you have lost the previous 3 cases?
Your Honor, my learned friend here, Mr. Kapwemba, seems to be always referring to oral tradition. I don't know if it's me, but my friend seems to be loving oral traditions.
Objection, Your Honor. That
Yeah, I remember you mentioned it when we had a meeting. You said you like oral tradition.
Objection, Your Honor. These 2 seem to be conniving to show that my experience, which I got from the University of Eiffel Tower in France, by the way, and not like my friend here who failed at the bar. How many times? 5 times.
The same bar that was only serving ciders, I drink beer. A real man drinks beer.
A real man drinks whiskey, Your Honor.
A real man drives a Mercedes Benz.
A real man drives a truck. Your Honor, we can see here that there is a misplaced thought of what a real man is. And a real man is someone that knows how to hold on to a family, to a home. And that is why this man, even after 5 years, on only getting it 3 times on Christmas, he still managed to hold on to her because he thought he can hold on to this home.
Have you any last statements for the court before I make my decision and my ruling?
Your Worship, the heart wants what it wants. Sometimes it wants a Vienna, sometimes it wants a 5 kg balloon. This heart has chosen a 5 kg Mercedes-Benz driving, double-story having, degree having, Joburg traveling balloon. Your Honor, Viennas belong in bands. There's a band, there's a Vienna. You put 2 and 2 together. I rest my case.
Your Honor, in that case, all I want is just her to pay me back the...
Pay you what? Pay you what?
The lobola that I
What lobola? Did I ask you to pay the lobola?
Lisa, you have had your chance.
She's just, you've seen, this is what I go through every day. You can't say anything without that.
I am a career woman. I haven't
Which
said
career
anything.
woman?
Mr. Chilufya, time is running out. I'm waiting for your closing remarks.
All I want is her giving me back the lobola that I paid.
Give you what?
The 25 thing that I paid.
And my parents, did you give me?
Your Honor, it is for this reason that my client brought this case before your worship. We only seek that this money be paid.
How
If
much
it's not-
lobola did you pay?
I paid 25. Now, since
25 what?
25,000 kwacha. 25,000 kwacha. But because 5 years, it was just wasting, so with interest. Yeah. So yeah, I just do Katongo. I just times 2, 50. Yes, not asking that much.
What about the 3 times that she gave it to you? Do we not take any money?
And it wasn't even
Well, we can
testing.
subtract that. I mean, we just do 50 kwacha that we get from these guys.
50 kwacha because you couldn't reach where we were going.
Yes, so
You
give me
couldn't
50 kwacha
reach.
since I didn't reach. I'm giving you 50 kwacha, 50 by 3.
Why
just
am I
150.
getting 50 kwacha?
Your Honor, as you
I
can
tried
see,
to push you, you couldn't.
all she does is lip service, as you can see.
Yeah.
So, with your wise judgment, Your Honor, we seek the 25,000 kwacha multiplied by 2,
yes.
minus 150
Yeah.
because we didn't get to our destination.
Yes.
And this can be paid via cash or in kind.
Yes.
in kind.
So in other words, if you buy a car from a garage and you decide to buy it before you get your driver's license and you are not able to drive it, do you go back to the garage after 5 years and tell the dealership that you want your money back plus profit
Your Honor,
due
it
to your
depends.
failure and your inability to drive a car?
Your Honor, it depends. This right here is a Toyota because Africa drives Toyota.
Yes.
This is the only automobile that is able to be sold at a profit even after 5 years. If it was a Mercedes-Benz, the value...
Did you in that money subtract minus the money that
Objection,
the
no.
time that we met with your lawyer? The time that we had a meeting
Look,
with you.
we are talking
Did you
sense here. We are
remove that
talking
money?
sense. Just shut
Did
up.
you remove that money?
What's wrong with you, eh?
Can you talk to him and ask him
Look,
to remove the money?
you make me lose my temper. No, you make
If you had to charge him for the 3 times, how much would you charge per time?
750.
Yeah. So, Your Honor, I had to put in overtime because I was lasting longer than him. So it means I would go to, since he's a poor man, 3,500 for each.
Do we have any proof and receipts that you received when you paid lobola? Because we can't even prove that you paid that much for lobola.
Yes, we didn't have any receipts. They were so excited. Immediately, I just paid them the 25,000 kwacha. They just shared among
You have
themselves.
therefore made my case very easy. Bring the parents to court. You didn't pay any money to your wife, so she owes you nothing.
All right.
Yes. 5 years later, but you sir, come.
I can't talk to you without my lawyer.
You lie, you.
I cannot talk to you without my lawyer. I trust my lawyer. Make sure you delete my number as well.
Hello. Lisa.
Oh my God. Really? He brought me for conjugal rights. You know, for a moment I thought he had brought me here for something serious. Okay, like seriously, he's complaining that I don't give him his rights. I mean, for me not to give him, doesn't he think maybe I get it somewhere else? I didn't say I am, maybe, but anyways, I think I can go back to my work. That was so stupid and time wasting. How? Oh my.
Well, I just feel this is not fair. I mean, how can Judge Katongo just tell me to say there was no proof for whatsoever? It's not just fair. You know, this case won't end here. I can assure you this. If it's to go to the High Court, we'll go. If it's to go to the Supreme, we'll go until she pays me back the lobola that I paid. I can't just pay lobola and she doesn't give me what I want. And the judge was busy saying, no, she needs receipts. I mean, who gets the receipt after lobola? Here in Africa especially. I'm not happy at all. I'm not. I need to reappeal. Yes, I'll not happy.